Hey guys, what's going on? Jason Clark here for My Hotshot Life. And listen, today I want to make this video and tell you guys about the perfect non-CDL hotshot truck. And I want to talk about the tow capacity on this truck. We're actually going to head over to ramtrucks.com and I'm going to show you the truck, and then I'm going to go into a tow capacity chart so I can show you exactly what you're looking at when you're picking out your non-CDL hotshot truck, because I know a lot of guys today are trying to stay non-CDL. They like to, get their feet wet, see, what's on the other side, see what this business is really like, but they don't want to go into the huge investment of getting a CDL, which can easily be, over $1,000 up to, I've seen at my personal school, they were charging people $3,500 for a CDL, but then they'd have you out within like 7 days. So I thought that was a little bit crazy, but the prices can be a little bit up there. But I know guys also want to avoid going into IFTA and IRP and certain other taxes that they have to start filing when they go over 26,001 pounds. So today we're going to look at a 2018, 2017, 2018, 2019 Ram 3500. So let's really quick go to ramtrucks.com. I'm not even typing yet. ramtrucks.com. And we're going to get rid of that, and we'll pull up there. So, and here's ramtrucks.com. We're going to look at the 3500. So this is going to be our vehicle that we're going to work with today. And I'm not going to go huge into building this. I just want to show you exactly what truck we're looking at here. So we're going to come down. This is, of course, the Ram 3500. Nice, beautiful nose. Come on down. And I like the picture that's going to come up here in a second, because this will actually show you the best, the best model. Because what you want to go with here is a single rear wheel. You don't want to go with a dually on this. And here's something I'm going to talk about really quick. The 4x4 and two-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, whatever you want to call it, that option there. The difference here isn't going to be, the difference that I'm going to talk about isn't going to be like the truck or using the 4x4 or not using the 4x4. Do you really need it? I'm going to say the difference here that you need to pay attention and look at is the gross vehicle weight rating. And having the 4x4 as opposed to having the two-wheel drive, it's literally a difference of 400 pounds. That's it. There's no big difference there other than 400 pounds on having the 4x4 as opposed to having the two-wheel drive. So I would highly recommend spending that extra 400 pounds off of your 26,001 and getting the 4x4, because what you'll be able to do with it later on, should you ever get stuck or need it, that is going to come into play at some point. Within my first 3 months, used my 4x4 3 separate times. I'm not too proud of that. I'm not saying that's a brag or anything, but I'm saying that if I didn't have that 4x4, I might have been in a sticky situation where I needed somebody to come pull me out, and having it made sure I wasn't in that, situation. So I didn't sell myself short there. So what we're going to look at, and I'm going to send you guys this link. I'm actually going to leave this link here. This one is going to be down in the comment section below. I don't even know if you guys can see this, but I'm going to leave the link for this in the comment section below. This is the tow chart for a 2017, and this goes from the 3500 up to the 5500, and these are the cab chassis. Now, this will change, of course, with the 3500 when you add a bed onto it. If you're adding a bed, if you have, the full bed on there, the weight of the truck will change. The gross vehicle weight rating won't. So what you're able to do might change a little bit in parameter, but as for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to skip page 1, which is down here, page 1 and page 2, because these are talking about the V8 Hemis, and I'm not interested in talking to you guys about gassers. What I'm doing is I'm coming down to page 3, and page 3, we're going to look at the lowest gross vehicle weight rating, which is going to be 11,600 pounds, and this is for a diesel Ram 3500 single rear wheel, and these are for the non 4x4. So I'm going to be right here at the top of the page. Looking at the Aisin transmission here, we have a 3.73, which is the standard rear that it comes with. At the end, if you look over here all the way to the right of the screen, we're going to see a total gross combination weight rating of 24,000, and your max trailer weight, your max tow rate is going to be 17,120 pounds. Now, you would be perfect suited with this if you want to go with a regular cab. There's nothing wrong with going with that. I highly recommend going with a crew cab. It's easy to stay in your back seat rather than spend money at hotels. But hey, if you're doing short runs and you're going to be home every night, regular cab will help you out. If you're okay spending that extra little bit on the hotel, regular cab, nothing wrong with that, guys. I'm going to just keep myself open there. I'm still looking at page 3 here, and we're down at the bottom looking at the crew cab. And this is for the non-4x4, like I said earlier, looking at the Aisin transmission. And I'm going to look at the stock one, which is going to be the 7.3. Carries a gross vehicle weight rating of 11,600 pounds, like I said. You're looking at the same for the gross combination, but your trailer weight is going to change now because your vehicle weighs a little bit more. This is going to be at 16,608 or 680 pounds. At that, you're still far over like what your minimum would be here, roughly in the 14,000 pound range for your trailer. Having 16,680 pounds takes care of everything that you need. So this would be a very perfect setup if you wanted to go with the non-4x4. But let's go down a little bit more. Let's talk about I think I'm at page 5 here, right? Yeah, we're down here on page 5. Let's talk about page 5 really quick and what happens here when you start going into the crew cab 4x4. That's going to be continuing on with the Aisin transmission, but we're going to look at the 373 and the 410 for your rear. Now, the difference between the 410 and the 373 is going to be at the end your gross combination weight rating, which is 26,000 as opposed to 24,000, which is the same as the non-4x4. Your max trailer weight is still going to be far above what you're actually needed or what you're actually going to be towing. So you're at 16,360 for your 3.73 rear, and you're over 18,000 for your 410. But I do want to touch on really quick the difference between the 373 and the 410. You're going to get a little bit more towing capacity. You're going to get a little bit more load capacity for your vehicle. And when you go with the 410 as opposed to the 373, and the reason why someone might want to go with the 373 is a 410 is probably at the end of your month going to cost you about an extra 2 cents per mile, maybe 3 cents per mile. And some people don't want to lose that extra bit in fuel when it comes to upgrading your rear. But where I want to point out here, what I want to point out here is if you're doing, say, 10,000 miles a month and you're only losing 2 cents a mile, maybe 3 cents a mile, that's literally like $200 to $300 at the end of your month that you're losing out on. And for me, it would be more worth it to get into something like this. The 410 rather than the 373, because on the other end, I know that my vehicle has more tow capacity, and the further I'm under that, I know the better my vehicle is going to be and the longer it's going to last. Of course, being at the 373, having 16,000 pounds of tow capacity, you're not going to be pulling that much as non-Hotshot, as a non-CDL in Hotshot. But I want to make sure that I point that out to you guys, that it's literally just a $200, $300, maybe total $500 difference. So depending on what it's worth to you, it's worth it to me. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video with that. That's just going through some of the numbers here on what your tow capacity is, on what you have for a great non-hot or non-CDL Hotshot truck. So leave me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll go ahead and let you guys go there. Hey guys, did you like that video? If you did, go ahead, hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more great content just like this. As for you, I hope you drive safe out there on the roads. My name is Jason, and this has been my Hotshot Life, and I will, as always, see you on the next one.